Hi guys, today I am going to be transplanting my tomatoes. I have a little bit of a late start today because we've had our quail hatch today. Today is actually day 17, so they're kind of a day early on hatching, so we were really surprised to find when I got out of bed one was completely out and the other one was out except her head got stuck in an egg, so we had to help her out with that. Today I'm going to be planting some cherry tomatoes. And as always, my chickens are over here supervising. So I will be planting these in grow bags. These are 5-gallon grow bags. I have a little less dirt than 5 gallons. I'm going to leave some room for mulch and for some more compost. Okay, let me see if I can separate these out. If not, I'll plant both of them together. Yeah. Okay, so I got most of the root out of this one, so I can separate them out. With 5 gallons, I would want to do only one per grow bag. When you are planting tomatoes, you can get rid of these bottom stems, leaves. The whole stem can grow roots out of it, so if you plant it deeper, you're going to have more root growth, and that's going to make a stronger tomato. I'm going to pull it down a little bit since it's not full. And here is my one cherry tomato. And we're going to do the same thing with the second one. Get rid of these bottom leaves. This whole part is going to become roots. I'll show you because you can actually see. Like, see right here, that's all roots that are growing from the stem. Ideally, you do not want the leaves touching the soil because that's how it can get a lot of its disease. Now, when you start pruning these little guys right here, those are called suckers, so you can just rip those off. Like over here is a big sucker, so just rip that off. And one more. These tomatoes that I planted, they've already been hardened off. I started growing them from seed indoors, and then when they were getting to 2 or 3 true leaves, I transplanted them again and grew them indoors. And then once the weather started getting a little nicer, I started taking them outside for a little bit at a time. So the first day, you would take them out and you put them in shade, because they're not quite sun tolerant yet. And every time you take them out, you increase the sunlight and you increase the time that they're outdoors. So they've been outside for about 2 weeks. I brought them in when it got cold, but for the last 2 or 3 days, they've been living on our deck. So they are ready to be outside and transplanted. So the only thing I have left to do is to water them. And here are all my different varieties of tomatoes in grow bags. And I have some more that are in our raised bed. When you are watering your tomato plants, try to water the soil and not the leaves themselves. That'll prevent some of the diseases that the plants can get. Thanks for joining me as I planted my tomatoes. And just a little tip, if you want better tasting tomatoes, pick them before you water them. So pick them first thing in the morning, because after you water them, the tomatoes will absorb the water and they won't be as flavorful. Thanks for watching.